fellow carbon-based bipeds. I am Scott Rose, and you are watching Explosions and Stuff. Today, I'll be reviewing the 2015 film Gridlocked, starring Dominic Purcell, Cody Hackman, Stephen Lang, and Trish Stratus. But first, a word from our sponsors. An overview of the movie? While babysitting spoiled actor Brody Walker, New York police officer Dave Hendricks feels sorry for him and takes him on a tour of his old station where his former teammates are. Unfortunately, a team of mercenaries is also after a large sum of money in foreign bonds that is being hidden at the same station. Now it's up to Hendricks and his former teammates to fend off the mercenaries and get Walker out of there alive. However, one of the teammates may be a traitor. The pros of this movie? Well, first of all, they established Hendricks' character as a badass right away. You knew what kind of cop he was right from the very beginning of the movie, right when you first saw him doing his coply duties. He was breaking up this drug dealer group of people, and it started with him throwing some guy's head through a TV screen, like through one of them like those boxy TVs with the tube and the glass screen. He takes a bad guy and just throws him head first, and his head shatters that screen of the TV. It's just fantastic, and it establishes what kind of cop he is. The no-nonsense, don't take any prisoners, shoot first, shoot later, then after everybody's dead, try to ask some questions kind of cop. That's the kind of cop he is, and that scene does a fantastic job of just establishing what kind of cop he is right from the very beginning, and what kind of person he is right from the very beginning of the movie. Also, the chemistry between Dominic Purcell and Cody Hackman is just fantastic. The two of them played off each other very well. You could tell they got along just by how they were playing off each other and working together, and just their quips and lines back and forth. The two of them had amazing chemistry. It was fantastic. I love seeing the two of them interact on the screen. They both did a fantastic job working together. Also, the gunfights in this movie were just fantastic. They were beautiful and amazing and glorious. They were absolutely amazing gun scenes, awesome gunfight scenes, just shooting, people dying left and right. And it was just fantastic and hard-hitting and pulse-pounding, kept me on the edge of my seat. The gunfight scenes in this movie were just beautiful. The cons of this movie? Well, the bad guy in this movie was pretty underwhelming. And I'm talking about the main bad guy of the movie. You look at him, he's supposed to be like this evil, corrupt, dirty cop kind of guy who's just out to get money and stuff. And you're like, no, where's the real bad guy? He's not actually the bad guy. He's the lackey of the bad guy. Where's the real bad guy? That's how it makes you feel. He doesn't have that bad guy vibe to him. He doesn't feel like a bad guy. He doesn't do a very good job at establishing himself as a bad guy. He doesn't do very many bad guy things. I mean, aside from ordering some random women and some random couple to be killed, but he doesn't actually do the killing. He has his buddy do the killing. He just says, okay, yeah, we're going to kill you now because you didn't take my offer to go to the hotel, so we're going to kill you instead. Nah, he should have just killed him right away in the first place, not even bothered with that stuff. Also, this movie used digital squibs. Now, it had that dark, gritty feel to it. You could tell it was trying to be a dark, gritty movie with hard-hitting action scenes and seriousness, but the cartoonish digital squibs, I harp on this every time I see it in a gritty movie. They have their place. Digital squibs do have their place in like comedic, cartoony type movies where it's not so dark and not so gritty. But this is not that place. Having the digital cartoonish squibs really took me out of the movie. It hurt that dark, gritty feeling. It took that away for the moments when they happened. I mean, yeah, they had some amazing practical effects at other points, but they always went back to these digital squibs. And that really took me out of the movie. Also, There are a lot of little things wrong with this movie. Not huge, massive things, but a lot of little things. Two examples. Number one, this movie takes place in and around New York City. Well, in New York City and in that area, they don't call them badges. The police don't have badges, they have shields. It's basically the same thing, just a different word for it. They call them shields, not badges. But in the movie, they called them badges. Also, in New York City and the surrounding areas, they have a very distinctive, unique police badge, or shield as they call it. In this movie, they were using generic police badge number 2. It really took me out of the movie. And I've never been to New York, but I know that that they have unique badges and that they call them shields, not badges. I know this because I watch TV shows and movies about police officers that take place in New York. I know this stuff because I've seen it in other movies and other shows. The information's out there. The props are out there. They just needed to get them, but they failed in that part. My overall thoughts on the movie? I have to admit, this movie was better than I expected it to be, and I give it 2 thumbs up. Given how I've never heard of most of this movie's cast, I was worried that it was going to be bad, but I was pleasantly surprised. I also liked that I didn't realize this movie was nearly 2 hours long until after I finished watching it. It didn't feel that long at all. Yes, it does have some problems. There are some issues with the movie, but what movie doesn't have problems? And here, they're easy to look past. If you want a movie with fun dialogue and exciting gunplay, then you need to check out Gridlocked. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel for new action movie reviews posted every week and top 10 lists posted on the 10th of every month. Also, if you have any recommendations for things you want me to cover in the future, please leave them in the comments below and follow us on Twitter at explosions_TV. Thank you and have a nice day.